Yo, what up everybody, man? This is your boy Busy B, man, back at it with another Busy B Garage. We are in Sweet Cheeks. We're rolling around. Everything looked pretty normal. We're gonna get some tires put on her. We're trying to get the smog check done, so this way she can be legal to drive on the road and legal to drive anywhere in the U.S. So we're actually on our way to the tire shop. We're gonna get some tires put on her, so this way we can, go ahead and see what she's gonna do. Had a couple of hiccups. I noticed it is fluttering just a little bit, but we're gonna get all those issues checked out and ran properly. So this way we can go ahead and get her up and right. So it may have a misfire, but we're not sure yet. But we're gonna see. So click back in, man. So this is another Busy B tune on a drive around. You see I'm in the car, and you see I'm actually driving the car around. So if you notice, yep, I'm driving. So click back in with you guys later, show you how the testing went, and then go from there. All right. She is up and washed, moving around. She looks clean, you guys. I mean, for a car I actually bought for $1,000, I mean, can't beat it. You know what I mean? So yeah, she is actually clean. Rolling up. We're here at Aztec's Tires. So if you guys are here in Victorville, come check them out. They always got some good tires, good rims, good deals. So you guys always come out and check them out, man. So yeah, she's actually clean, moving around, and man, so excited to see this girl run with the 3.5 liter. Been doing some driving testing already, and like I said, I had a couple of hiccups, but it was okay. I noticed like little stuff like this, little scratches. We're gonna get those things imperfectioned out, see if we can get this thing back to store, back to its original black, I want to say like a black charcoal, but yeah, you make it work. All right, so catch you guys on the next one. All right, bye. So what up, guys? You guys already know this is another Busy B video garage, man. So certain things you need to note if you're buying a used car from another person, always get your tires changed too. Okay, if they dry rotted, if they're looking like this, you do not want them to. You don't want them to look like that. All right. Once this guy pull them off, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. But always get you some better tires put on the car. This way you can be safely to drive and finish your testing and getting everything up and going. So actually getting the tires changed. I'm gonna take a picture of the old ones, and then I'm gonna give you a picture of the new ones.
All right. Woo. This is light work. Come on, spill the tea. Yeah. Ooh. All right.
What up with everybody, man? Back at with it with Sweet Cheeks. She's all ready to go. We got the new tires put on, and then now we're gonna go test drive it. Let's go see what it does. Okay, guys, this is day 2. You can tell I got a different shirt on. Heading over to the smog place to see if this thing passed, and necessary steps of how to get your vehicle to pass smog, and the proper necessary steps to getting smog. So how you can do that is by actually, I want to say, making sure that you have the proper equipment or parts on the vehicle for one, and making sure that those are actually working and functioning, along with your ECM and your TCM. If you have the Dodge Charger 3.6 liter, you may run into a lot of hiccups because of the EGR valves, but the EGR can actually be done and cleaned said, doing the proper necessary steps to get your car to pass smog. So, on my way to the DMV, I'll see you guys there. Me to the small place, then go get the tags. But yeah, so Sweet Cheeks is rolling. We definitely gonna see what's going on and go from here. All right, guys. So I'm back. Just left the small place. Perfecto. I'm gonna cover it up with some things that you're gonna need to have to do your small check, and then this way you guys can get your Dodge Charger 3.5 liter EGR file set type engine passed. There's quite a few things, but other than that, the car passed, so we're on our way to go get the tags and then go from there, you guys. So I'll see you in the next video. If you guys are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you guys are already subscribed, go ahead and hit that like button, follow as well. If you guys are already trying to follow, or if you're already following, awesome, kudos to you guys. Thank you so much for following me along this journey of getting you guys prepared and getting you guys right for your stuff. So right now I'm actually driving, so I gotta focus because I'm still on bag tags. And heading over to the place right now to get this thing tagged up so we can be able to drive it around in town, see what else it's gonna need. I do notice that it's gonna need some probably some strut mounts, or probably just a new I want to say more like a new whole strut in the front. About time. Some of these cars, they go bad, but we'll check a lot of that stuff out. What I'll do is do a video on that for you guys, so stay tuned to that, how you can reconstruct or refix your strut mounts and have this thing from not rattling inside the car, because you'll hear a lot of banging and stuff like that, and we'll go from there. Okay, so like I said, if you're new, if you think about subscribing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell right at the bottom, or hit that notification bell so you know you'll never miss out on another video like this. And then this way you'll always see my face. But other than that, man, thank you all for following, sharing, liking, commenting, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Right? All right. Oh, and stay tuned for the updates on Sweet Cheeks and things you're gonna need to know about this 3.5 liter Dodge and getting it. I want to say getting it up and prepared for a smog check. So see you guys then. Love you all. Hey. So what up, everybody, man? Back at it with another busy bee video for you. Got the tags for the Dodge Charger 3.5 liter here at the house. Sorry, just trying to get through the door. So you can put on these tags and go from there. So a lot of things that you guys are gonna need to know about the 3.5 liter. Sorry, so dark. Yeah, that's where everything goes down there, back there in that room. Yeah, Jesus, it's dark. There we go, got some light. Well, it goes in the dark, she'll be light. So a couple of key things to note about this Dodge, or this liter engine. It's not a ton of information on. Hey, guy. Hey, look. Say hello, Rex. Hey, man. Hey, man. Yeah. So, not a whole lot of information on this 3.5 liter Dodge V6 because I think they just really discontinued the EGR valve setups on these cars. So, you know, it's not hard, but as far as it goes, you guys can get these things smogged and get them up to date. So if you have the 3.5 liter, okay, couple of key things to note: if you guys are pulling that air intake manifold off, be very careful on what the EGR valve plug-in that goes on the back of it. And I'm gonna show you that in a minute, but that EGR valve plug that goes to the back of the air intake manifold, well, if your car is running on a high idle, 9 out of 10, it's gonna be that, all right? So if your car is running on a high idle, remember, check around that EGR plug where the back of that tube plugs into the back of the intake manifold itself. So this way you can get control of the idle and then get some kind of control of I want to say yes, get some kind of control over the mobility of how the car would drive. Sometimes the limp mode may catch up, but I think the limp mode is really due to the speed condenser sensor, and that's located on the transmission. So I'm gonna give you guys a video on that one as well, but just stay tuned for that video. So if you guys are already subscribed, you guys might already getting clicked up on that one already. So note that that video will be coming out, and you guys gonna be able to see where the speed condenser is located at. All right. So, but other than that, man, Sweet Cheeks is up and running. I'm gonna flip you guys around so you guys can actually see it and see what the things that's necessary to do to get this thing to drive right, idle right. I want to say do all what it needs. You know what I mean? So let me get you guys flipped around. I'm actually going to start it up as well so you guys can hear the idling, how it's supposed to sound, what it's going to take. All right, so stay tuned. All right, you guys, so we back with old Sweet Cheeks here. 2010 3.5 liter V6 EGR valve setup. This engine is a one of a kind. It's nice. It actually has a lot of horsepower to it. It didn't come like with the 3.6 liter like the 308 or the 309 horsepower that those push out, but this is kind of close. It's like 250. If you tune it, which you guys are gonna probably see me doing pretty soon, if you tune it, it will actually go and you'll be able to get that whole 250 out of the horsepower and the torque. But other than that, just to get this thing to pass smog, you guys, if you guys are still rocking with the old systems, there's nothing wrong with the old system, because you can tell I still have the old, I forget the name of this thing, but it's an idle control air valve or some shit right here. Well, excuse my French, but it's an idle control air valve right here, I think. I'm still rocking with this because it never went out, okay? The main things you guys gonna need to note is, like I say, 1, the EGR valve, 2, idle control air, 3, NAP sensors, 4, make sure you don't have no misfires, 5, get all your air controls under control. Make sure that this thing don't have no leaks at all. If you guys are having a limp mode problem, 9 out of 10 is going to be that, or it's going to be that speed condenser that's located on the transmission. If you guys are doing a full rebuild like I did, because I did a full rebuild on this engine, and did the crank bearings, connector rod bearings, everything is set. So um, it actually ran pretty good. Drove it around, did about maybe 100 miles already on it, and I mean, no hiccups, no stutters, no backfalls. So, like I said, this thing is awesome. 250 horsepower, 250 pounds of foot pounds of torque. So, you guys are gonna actually love how these things drive and how they handle. If you are a V6 Mopar fan, um, you guys are gonna love this. But if you do have this engine, those are the things you're gonna need to be able to consider of getting it packed smog, and then going for the and you're gonna need O2 sensors for it too. So if you get the NTK O2 sensors, those are the best ones. I actually have two NTK top flow or top O2 sensors, and they're located on this manifold on this side and then one on this side. So, and they at the top. But what I was talking about, the idle control air, like I said, you can do all this stuff right. You can put on your map airflow sensor. You can put on the airflow sensor right here. This other little airflow, I think this is the map. But either way, both of them are going to have to be replaced. So you replace this one here, and then you're going to replace this one here. Other than that, that's probably not a bad deal. Me, I just replaced the throttle body because I didn't want to go through the hiccups of it keep going into limp mode on me. So I went and got a new throttle body from Mocha. I think that's what it is, but pretty good. Went through rockauto.com. Like I say, I always get my parts from them. Went through rockauto.com, got it through them, and got it shipped here to the house. A lot of these parts, you guys, you can have them already shipped to your house. So if you're not in a big rush to do this, just have your parts shipped to the house. Always hit up rockauto.com, A1 Auto, and carparts.com, you guys, because you guys can actually get those parts sent to the house and put them on yourself if you are a DIY guy like myself. So back into where I was talking about things you're gonna need to note, because like I said, this air plenum or this air intake manifold plenum is a pain. Don't get me wrong, I did have hiccups with it, but once you get it settled and seat with the gasket on the air intake manifold, well, this thing will start seating down and performing the right way. Only problems you're gonna have is that EGR valve plug-in through the back of this thing. So I'm going to show you that now. I don't know if you guys can see that, but if you're looking right here, I think, yeah, if you're looking right here, that's your EGR valve plug-in right there. If you can see, I actually got tape around it because it was sucking in air. Okay, as far as it goes, it did very, very well with the black tape, but I know I'm gonna put some different tape on it. I did go with the black electrical tape, you guys. Black electrical tape does block up a lot of air. So this way, if it is linking air or seeking air, you know, you're gonna be able to go from there. But let's see. Yeah, there we go. So now you guys can see it a little bit better. But yeah, make sure that thing is plugged all the way in, you guys, because if you're not, I guarantee you're gonna have a bad day on a regular, because it's gonna shut off on you. You're gonna have a high idle. You're gonna have problems at the stoplight. During driving, not really, because the driving is okay. It's just when you get to the light. Um, I am gonna do a video on. I want to say I'm gonna do a video on limp modes for these things, you guys. So if you guys are following along with me with this build and how I'm doing this video, you guys gonna get all the best features for your 3.5 liter V6. Okay, so just stay following. You guys gonna get all the little hidden secrets about fixing this car or fixing that engine for this car to make it run efficiently. So this is all for you V6 guys that's out there running at 3.5 V6. So let me fire it up for you guys, and then this way you can hear what it sounds like on idle. All right, so this fresh rebuild engine. I done drove it over 200 miles already. We already got the tags, so I'm gonna put those on. So this way this thing can be legal to drive on the road, because right now it's still not legal to drive on the road. Even though you have the tags in your possession, you still not legal to drive in the road. If you're in the state of California, they will mess with you, but other than that, do put your tags on your vehicles, because this way you guys can actually drive your vehicle safely, efficiently for the road and by the law. All right, so let me start it up for you guys so you guys can actually see what it sounds like. All right, so like I said, so 2010 SXT V6 Dodge Charger. Sorry this thing is a mess, but we got this thing in. You can tell everything is functionally working. Got the gas gauge up there. See how many miles is on it already. So, and I've been driving this thing around already for like a couple of days. So, just to try to get those O2 sensors to click in and get them set. So, if you guys are doing an O2 sensor on this car, usually 9 out of 10, you guys, you're gonna have to drive this thing for a while. All right, keep you a scanner with you. Okay, because 9 out of 10, if you're not checking it, all right, it's gonna go bad. All right, so I check my scanner. If you guys have the I think the Syntec scanners, you guys can purchase these things from Harbor Freight. Trying to get mine plugged in. You guys can purchase this thing from Harbor Freight here. This is the Syntec OBD2 and EOBD scanner. This thing will help you out on everything. If you notice, like mine's have the check engine light check, right? Ready test light. That's what you want to see, that ready test light. All right, DOT or DTC lookup on it. It has a review data point about, and that's about it, you guys. But I bought this one here from Harbor Freight, and get this thing over here to ready test. So just a couple of things to note. If you guys are trying to get your car smogged and checked, this is where you want to be going, right up in here. Okay, so if you notice, it says O2s, HRT, EGR, CAT, and CCM. If all 5 of these check out, okay, you're gonna pass a smog. All right, so if you notice that I have 0 DTCs, but I got 3 PD DTCs. So once we get the HP tuner set up on this car, we'll see what those PD DTCs are, because I do have my HP tuner now. So I'm gonna see what those PD DTCs are. You guys gonna be following along as well. I'm gonna bring you along with the journey with it, so this way you guys can actually figure out what is a PD DTC. I'm gonna know as well. So if I'm knowing, you're knowing, because I'm giving away the information for you guys to be able to drive your car efficiently and healthy as possible. All right. So yeah, but you can just get a scanner and scan the codes and make sure everything goes through. Even if you got regular codes, you guys, because I'm looking back in my scanner. Even if you got regular codes, you can just go there to the check engine, right? Click on it, scan it up. It's going to tell you if your car is running okay or not. I have 0 codes right now, but let's go see if I have any in the pending and then permanent code. So let's go to permanent. Let's go see what we got here. So nothing in the permanent, right? Let's go to pending. See if the pending got one. So see, I have that P0171 Lean Bank 1. Okay, system to Lean Bank 1. All right, that's going to be a little toughy on this car, because it's going to probably be more than just that EGR valve, you guys. You guys are going to have to check that air intake plenum and go from there. Yep, 174, that's going to be probably part of it as well. And then you got the P0507. So the P0507 code means it's just the idle air control is running too high. But that's from my car going into limp mode on me earlier throughout the day. So once I got it out of limp mode, drove the car, it drove fine. So right now, it seems like the car is trying to get into limp mode. It's doing everything it can to try to stay out of limp mode. Your car will fight itself to try to stay out of limp mode. But if you want to do that O2 tensor, small test, you guys gonna have to have these things checked out. Mine's showing green here, but if you notice this one, the CAT, the CCM, the O2s, the HRT, and the EGR, if all 5 of these check out green and say that the fuel is red, the I forgot what that is, but this one here, let's say if that one is red as well, and say that your evap, like my evap is red, it's okay for your fuel, your mileage, and your evap. These 3 are critical, and then the CAT is critical. The CCM is okay. See, look right there, it just went into limp mode, but I already know what that is. That's through dealing with the speed condenser, or speed condenser sensor. So I'm gonna go to AutoZone later on today and go pick that up and see if that sensor may change how this thing is running in limp mode, and see if it cuts out the limp mode. But other than that, the car idles great. Only way you can get it out of limp mode is by turning the car off for 10 seconds. Remember, any ECU will record data for 10 seconds at a time, right? 10 seconds at a time, and cuts off for 2 seconds at a time. So it records for 10, cuts out for 2. On a fresh rebuild, usually 9 out of 10, it records for 10 seconds. They catch up with everything with the cam, the timing, the crank position sensor, the camshaft position sensor, and then the airflow sensor. Those 3 sensors help data for your vehicle, for your ECU. So if you're on a fresh rebuild and you just rebuilt everything, okay, it's gonna do the 10 seconds and cuts out for 2 seconds, right? But then when it records again, it will record for 30 seconds and then cuts out for 2 seconds. And then the next one after that will be 10 seconds, 2 seconds, 10 seconds, 2 seconds. And that's how it's going to read all the data that's what's going on with the engine at that time. So let me not blabber my lips about that. Let me not blabber my lips about that. But other than that, yeah, you hear how it sounds. Hope you guys, like I said, enjoy. There's a 3.5 liter V6. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. I hope you guys are learning something out of this. If not, then hey, comment. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Let me know, man. Hey, I'm not a guy that's gonna get upset because you scold me on a point. No, I'm not. I'm never gonna be that guy. I'm a DIY guy. I learn as I go. I actually got customers out here in high desert in California, so I tell them the right efficient things to do for their vehicle and go buy exactly what their vehicle is doing. So as far as it goes, all right, you guys can actually get your car up and going, running silently. So yeah, once again, like I said, if you guys are following along, thank you guys for following. If you guys are a subscriber, thank you guys so much. I appreciate every last one of you guys. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, and hit that notification bell right across from me so you guys don't miss videos like this, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and finish doing some stuff to the car. You guys be safe out there. It's another Basic Beat Garage video. Love you all. Peace.